Please subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, you'll be notified when Kalkine has a new video. Sage here for kalkinemedia. Today's trending topic covers Australia's electricity grid. Can it support the expected influx of electric vehicles? Australia has been ranked last on a list of 60 developed countries for their action towards climate change. It's been an action-packed week of conferences, with COP26 in Glasgow, as well as the ASEAN Summit in Brunei, that was attended by US President Joe Biden, where he pledged $100 million in funding to help the Asia-Pacific region combat the COVID-19 virus as well as climate change. And this year was the first time that a US president has attended the ASEAN Summit since it first began in 1976. On his return from the COP26 conference in Glasgow, Mr. Scott Morrison, Australia's Prime Minister, was reported by the Sydney Morning Herald saying that his main priority will be Australia's electricity grid, and his policy will ensure the electricity system will be upgraded in order to handle the expected 1.7 million electric vehicles due on the road by 2030. The announcement comes at a time when the states Queensland, Victoria and New South Wales have all released their relevant electric vehicle roadmap for the future, and the planned funding will focus on boosting the existing investments into electric vehicle charging infrastructure, with the aim that the transition towards a predominantly electrified transport system will have a lasting impact that will lead to a significant reduction in pollution levels over the coming 10 years. The existing future fuels and vehicles strategy is focused on the needs of Australians, and Mr. Morrison was quoted by the Sydney Morning Herald saying, "We will not be forcing Australians out of the car they want to drive or penalising those who can least afford it through bans or taxes. Instead, the strategy will work to drive down the cost of low and zero emission vehicles and enhance consumer choice." The Australian strategy will not be following suit with many European nations' policies who impose mandatory limits on emissions from national fleets of vehicles. Although many local councils and public transport buses have begun to be incentivised to make the switch to electric vehicles on a state-by-state basis, the federal allocation of $72 million will be topped up by an additional $178 million in the aim to coordinate the charging stations required for electric vehicle uptake, as well as investment into the generation of electricity and network assets needed in order to prevent an increase in costs of electricity to the consumers. And if you like this information, please like, share, comment on the video below. Subscribe to the channel. If you press the bell icon, you'll be notified when Kalkine has a new video. But for more information and regular updates, head to the website. It's kalkinemedia.com. And I'm Sage for Kalkine Media.